Hey YouTube, Bearded Bristol is back with a little more Friday Philosophy DIY edition. If you've watched my videos at all, you know I'm a big proponent of people can do anything. It just takes a little bit of willpower, a little ambition, and a little bit of practice sometimes, and you can make just about anything happen on your own. I am sitting outside enjoying a late morning pipe here, but my house is an old abandoned meat market, like a neighborhood grocery store kind of thing. And I bought the property for $12,500 13 years ago. And when I bought the place, there was only one existing interior wall, and all the plumbing, all the electric had been gutted, but what appealed to me was the fact that I could set my own floor plan. So I think what we're going to do, over the course of a couple of weeks or a couple of months, I'm going to take you on a little tour of my home and show you some of the cool stuff that I did inside, and try to show all of you that a little bit of willpower, you can do just about anything. The two things that typically hold us back are fear and laziness. And, I'm never going to jump out of an airplane. I'm just terrified of heights. That's not a fear I am likely to get over. But, it's not because I'm lazy. If you get rid of one of those two things, laziness and or fear, you can accomplish just about anything. So, before I ramble on too long, I'm going to take you on a little tour of my bathroom. We'll see you in a minute. So here we go. This is the bathroom door. First of all, this came from the old middle school here in my hometown. They did an auction before they turned it into a community college, and I bought $423 worth of stuff, and you'll get to see some of that here. So anyway, you step into the bathroom. One of the coolest things, obviously, first of all, it's pretty good size. And that was intentional. I grew up in a old Victorian house with a very small bathroom, and wanted, when I had a chance to build my own, to make it something pretty special and pretty large. So anyway, on the floor here, you can see we have a custom ceramic tile floor. And this is something I did this myself, and simply bought three different colors of tile. There, now you can kind of see me. Bought three different colors of tile, and took those tiles, then wrapped them in a towel and busted them up with a hammer, and then threw them into three different colored tubs so that I could draw out what I needed from it. And this is the end result. It covers, 4 to 6 inches through the entire exterior. Oh, look at that shirt on the floor. Through the entire exterior of the bathroom. On top of that, I'll take you back over here to the vanity. I apologize. There we go. So the vanity, you may recognize the setup of that to a degree. That is 2 old school cabinets, the old blonde ones that are pretty much institutional to every school I've ever seen. I bought a bunch of those for $3 and $4 each, and took all of the faces off of the drawers and the doors, and custom built the doors and drawers for this vanity. And that's all just oak trim that I framed up and reinforced and then attached to the drawer faces. And the glass I found at a thrift store, like a Habitat store, and was able to cut it down or have it cut down to size, and then fixed it on the inside. Did my own kind of thing with the sink there. This is actually like a cook's faucet. Installed that out of the wall to be in the sink there. And, mirror, same treatment. Found this mirror at a garage sale, built the wood frame trim for it. Again, just some thin oak trim, and was able to, get that look and feel. The interesting thing is, like I say, I bought this at a garage sale. I was able to cover up the chip with this frame. There was a chip about 4 inches long in the top left corner, and because of the way the frame was, it just covered that right up. So somebody else's flaw, was too flawed for them to use. I was able to find a use for it. This door is a closet door that came from our lumber yard, and something that was returned. And I thought, it'd be awfully nice to be able to see what you're looking for before you even get to the closet door. And as you can see here, I'm kind of zooming in on the towel shelf there. The one upside is it does cause me to keep a cleaner closet that way. Also have two shelves for shoes, which is probably one too many, but what the hell. And then up here, you've got all of your necessities and essentials and all of my backups. One other thing that's kind of fun, because of the size of the bathroom, I also hung a piece of wood that has a bunch of metal hooks on it, so that I have, almost an entire other closet in here, and am able to hang things that are just lightly used or are work clothes that I plan on wearing again before I throw them into the laundry. One of the coolest things that I've put in here, though, actually happens to be the shower surround. Got a standard tub, jacuzzi tub actually, and put some wainscoting around the outside, used the same tile that I used on the floor. But when it came time to put in a shower, I didn't have the amount of money to put in a glass or a fiberglass one. But I did you can see here the custom tile that I did on the walls there, and inserted kind of the green accent which matches the walls. And I bought some copper pipe and was able to cut that down, had a buddy of mine solder it together, and just hung a shower curtain from it, and then fixed it to the ceiling. Also, I guess while I'm at it, I custom built the soffit that's in there just as a nice accent. And at one time, I actually had a CD player wired through the entire house, and so this is what's left of the speaker cover. The speaker's still up there, but the stereo itself is no longer a thing. One other fun thing while we're roaming around here. First of all, it's just a clever little piece of art that I made, but you can see the texturing on the wall there. I did that using a woolly roller, which is a long napped roller, almost like pieces of rag, and it came with a split paint tray. So you put light in one side and dark in another, and then you just roll the heck out of it. And kind of interesting. Oh, there's a picture of my beagle. Got to get that in there. He's just chilling in the sunshine, coming through the window there. But what's kind of cool about it was I got 1 gallon of semi-gloss and 1 gallon of matte paint, each, different colors, different sheens. And so what it ends up doing, you can kind of see it there in the light, it gives it a whole next dimension kind of thing, and it also helps hide the dirt and things that might end up on the wall. So there you have it. That's my bathroom. I love creating stuff. You guys pretty much already know that, but I love innovating and coming up with unique ideas, and preferably inexpensive ideas. Most of what you saw in there was done on a pretty tight budget. But that said, this was not meant to show how cool I am or how cool my house is, but more to illustrate the fact that with a little elbow grease, with a little ambition, you can do just about anything you want to. It just takes you believing in the notion that you can do it. And the beauty of most things in life is they've all been pretty well idiot-proofed. It's awful hard to screw stuff up anymore. Tools are built with all sorts of safeties and this and that. It can be expensive to make mistakes, but rarely is it that big of a deal. So, I get asked frequently, is there anything you can't do? And the answer to that is chemistry. I just flippin' hated it. Hated chemistry. Just wasn't my thing. Didn't make sense to me. I didn't see the practical applications for it, so I just didn't care. But if it's something that I have cared about, I work hard enough to be good at it. And there's no reason that any of you out there can't do the very same. So anyway, I'm going to kick back and just enjoy a beautiful morning. And I don't know. That's your little Friday philosophy pep talk and motivational whatever. Get out there and do it. Do something different. Do something unique. We all have a creative spark in us. It's just a matter of execution and getting rid of the fear. I am imagining most of you didn't believe that you could do YouTube videos either, but yet a lot of you are, and you're doing very well with them. You know, it's just a matter of application. So anyway, feel free to share this video, just in terms of there are some unique things in here that other people might like to try, whether it's you or someone else. But no matter who you are or where you are, I hope you're having a great weekend, and we'll talk to you again soon.